Even though Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3 is literally 2 weeks away today, no pun intended, a fortnight, 14 days, Battle Pass skins have already been leaked, the collaboration that's going to be integrated into it. However, now Epic Games have surprised us with another secret update that nobody expected, even continuing what we know about Pandora's Box as another live event teased in this update. So stick around until the end to get all of that and more today. The lore is about to get crazy. Stop, don't forget I'm an official Epic partner, so before you pick anything up from the shop, make sure to enter code FM1 inside there, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug now that we've got the brand new cutout, so that means another purchase had to be made. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted it could be showed on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all it only benefits you, with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof for that recently on screen right now. Diving straight into it all before the next season stuff, believe it or not, it's the 5-year anniversary of Chapter 1 Season 9 that brought an insane battle pass, neo-tilted, Bunker Jonesy, a very mysterious storyline character, and let's not of course forget the best live event in my opinion we've ever seen, the final showdown, despite, you know, the chapter transition finale ones. Since then we've been through 4 whole new islands and are currently on the 5th island itself, which we're about to see the final update of Chapter 5 Season 2 in, which according to Sheena and other data miners is still being referred to as 29.40, and it's always possible they'll add more content, but don't expect any new skins or similar stuff, as it's only a very, very small update. The image he used has nothing to do with this update, by the way. It doesn't mean the Visitor or the 7 are returning, although it did get revealed from Donald Mustard retiring, revealing in an interview the last season he worked on was vibing as a celebration or send-off from Epic Games. Rewinding the clock 2 seasons prior to that, in Chapter 3 Season 1, the dialogue of the Visitor in this POI, where all the rockets were set to come out of near the Sanctuary, from interacting with him in multiple different lines suggesting he's going to be retiring soon, and Donald Mustard then retiring a few seasons later, that the Visitor indeed under the mask was Donald Mustard. Maybe one day get a selectable style granted for this, showing Donald Mustard underneath the mask, as we've recently just got a selectable style, or should I say shop assets, updated for the original version of the paradigm. For those that don't know, this was sold in the shop prior to the end event of Chapter 1 initially happening, and back then it stated on the news tab something like it's limited time exclusive until the event actually happens, and then it'll be gone forever or something like that. Either way, the reason I mentioned Donald Mustard is because it's relevant in going forward all the way up until Chapter 6 now, as the 7 storyline officially ended with them being consumed by Chrome, as Donald Mustard confirmed. He had to speed up the process of this and obviously get it done, as the live event teams, where we would get them usually typically most seasons, they had to be taken and assigned to working on Fortnite Lego, Rocket Racing, and of course Fortnite Festival, taking up a lot of time and resources. So for that reason, the story we once knew with the 7, of course having frequent live events, not just chapter finale ones like we see now, introducing us to a brand new island, or basically just getting rid of the current one, is obviously over, but that doesn't mean there's no storyline at all, and we're about to explain everything. With Epic Games assigning these story or live event teams from what we once knew onto other areas of Fortnite, believe it or not, it's a lot simpler, with the start of Chapter 5 literally being based around Vengeance Jones, obviously being a snapshot of Jones, the only one with memories of the past prior to the Big Bang, leader of a faction called the Underground, searching for his beloved best bud, Peely being a missing banana captured by the Society, Valerie as the leader, but Hope still her sister, helping out on the side of the Underground and Vengeance Jones. Despite the plans of Valerie to lure Jones in and actually capture him to gain his knowledge of the past prior to the Big Bang, with Peely even annoying some of the mythic bosses we saw in Chapter 5 Season 1, this didn't work, as Jones successfully recaptured him, or should I say rescued him, from the very location shown in the loading screen he was seen popping a Flowberry Fizz. With this being an unsuccessful mission for Valerie, or plan, that doesn't mean all of her plans were, as she initially was teasing Pandora's Box on a book in a building on the floating island that spawns in every single game, which was then revealed by the mini live event of the Titan hand raising out of the ground, holding it and dropping it on a chain that we had to shoot at as a community in order to open it, and the tornado of underworld souls spiral out of it, as this made sense of the transition into Greek mythology, or myths and mortals being the overall slogan of this season. In the recent update 29.40, believe it or not, it was revealed this full character finally confirmed that we speculated to be this character off the Fortnite surveys based off of the look of the arm, to literally just be this character, and the name of course fitting it, or confirming this furthermore, just Titan, which more interestingly comes along with the Pandora's Box as a part of this skin set being the backblade. Why Fortnite would add this now toward the end of the Greek season, of course it kind of enforces Pandora's Box is going to be largely involved in the transition to Season 3. Not only that, but this loading screen does also that was found in 29.40's files called Stygian Temptation, and the description states it's impossible to look away, with Jones and Hope once again at the forefront of the storyline like in Chapter 5 Season 1, seemingly falling into this inescapable of looking away trap. Don't forget, something is also going to be approaching the island in 16 stages, 14 in the water and then 2 of the placeholder PH kind of signs, skins, obviously meaning placeholder, are on the island. With it being confirmed we're seeing a mini live event this season codenamed Super Sport in the files. Of course, more files are going to be added for this in the next secret update that's also being referred to as 29.40, but Not Crate, as you can see, broke this image down that he attached, stating these are some related locations for the upcoming mini event codenamed Super Sport. The red placeholders indicate a possible spawn location for the lightning craters. Hard to see in this image, but there's around 7 placeholders on Pandora's box, meaning, like shown in the loading screen with this glow, almost as if something can't be contained inside once more, is going to break out, opening the box once again. Right now when I'm recording, the arm seems to be fully inactive with grass growing more so around it, and of course the box is simply just in the Stygian lake water, almost as if it's been thrown to a side like a child would with a toy once they're bored of it. And with the hourglass being already added into game for the snapshot quest, which many people speculated would have to do with the season transition, breaking it so we can then eliminate the immortals, so to speak, as this supposedly was the source of their immortality. As we're also set to see lightning craters, it won't be an easy battle by all means, but we definitely know this season Myths and Mortals is technically Myths versus Mortals, being the Greek gods versus the Fortnite Island unique characters, which has since been speculated because of this destruction that will go down, and kind of confirmed by the 2024 roadmap that we'll be going into a post-apocalyptic themed season. As you can see from the concept key art right here for what we speculate to be Chapter 5 Season 3, considering like the duration of dates it spans over this image, that obviously fits the duration of this season and its length. Literally, Season 3 of the most recent chapters always gets leaked, bearing in mind Chapter 3 Season 3, the Battle Pass on 4chan, and then the actual key art, not the concept version, for Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds. And now everything's been leaked up until Chapter 6, as you can see literally on this image right at the end here. And despite many things coming true off here already, many people are wondering, considering we never usually see a concept version of the key art, is this real? Is here what does appear to be the not final version of the Season 3 key art? Well, the answer to that question is yes, as Hypex revealed, confirming this could be the case. Official Chapter 5 Season 2 concept art by Samuel Williams, environment concept artist at Fortnite, and within this he also mentions you can see concept art of Hades in the bottom left, which also through the art style, based off just how everything looks and such, you can't tell me that these two don't look similar in terms of like us knowing that they're a concept form rather than a final image or refined. Chapter 5 Season 3, however, is going over the summer, don't forget, and that means of course we're going to be seeing some summer themed skins, hopefully a buff summer variant of a skin we've already seen, like we got Paradise Meowscles in Fortnite Wilds Chapter 3 Season 3. Hopefully this is just one selectable style for Peely, a buff variant of him maybe wearing a suit, and then we finally get the other buff summer variant as another selectable style we can unlock maybe in the bonus rewards or later in the battle pass. Behind him it's hard to make out what this character is, but then this character in the middle, data miners believe to be this one off of the Fortnite surveys, of course appealing to the post-apocalyptic Mad Max kind of theme of next season. And then have this character on the very left that looks like Sergeant Winter from what we can see due to the buff arm and the white hair and beard so far. However, will, I'm guessing, be a leader of one of the new factions or kind of formed groups we're facing off on the Fortnite Island. A confirmed Season 3 skin, however, before we move on to more Battle Pass ones, is this one right here, being the Chapter 5 Season 3 Battle Royale Starter Pack. This will be releasing shortly after the release of 30.00, the 30th season of Fortnite, or whatever you want to call it, Chapter 5 Season 3. So that means you only have a few weeks left to actually get the current starter pack, being this one, before it's removed from the circulation in the shop, or currently available, being then gone forever unless you redeem a code. Last season, Chapter 5 Season 1 toward the end, we did get massively baited, however. Odyssey, a new character, was added at the midpoint location of the map, which then was called Ruined Reels, talking about not only hope, but what was going on with the whole Pandora's box situation. And back then, because of this, data miners believed Odyssey to have this different selectable style and therefore be a Season 2 Battle Pass skin, but this wasn't the case. The reason I mention that is because it looks like something like this is happening again from Fire Monkey. At the end of this season, we will have a Whiplash Wild Week with a focus on the dummy character, considering the leaks seem to point toward Chapter 5 Season 3 being a more Mad Max-esque season, and Dummy talking about his buddy Axel giving him makeover ideas. We might see this survey skin next season, with them using this Wild Week as a way to hype us up slowly for the new season. Here are the Wild Week quests that we currently know of so far that he's attached, and of course, most importantly, the makeover skin, which seems to be like he's revamped himself from the clean kind of normal, you know, working design to scrap metal parts, which of course would come from a post-apocalyptic wasteland kind of theme or vibe, with another huge collab confirmed for July being Pirates of the Caribbean from data miners. And from taking a look at where this fits in on the roadmap, as Chapter 5 Season 3 releases May 24th, as stated on the Battle Pass that isn't going to change, many people are not thinking about the next collab skin being Jack Sparrow, the main character from Pirates of the Caribbean, but this is definitely possible. For example, Korra was introduced this season, shown off for the first time in the Battle Pass trailer, and was the secret or unlockable skin. Then only literally updates, or if not a month or weeks later, we got the actual event, Avatar Elements, with the event pass and all the map changes and mythics. The same could happen for Jack Sparrow. He could be the secret skin in Chapter 5 Season 3, and then later we get another huge event surrounding Pirates of the Caribbean with mythics, more skins in the shop like Davy Jones hopefully, and of course a mini pass that will have a ton of cool rewards to earn, whether we pay for the upgrade or not. Even though every battle pass, which means Chapter 5 Season 3 included, only has 8 total battle pass skins, as you can see from the image on screen right now that I've just found on X or Twitter, these all fit the theme of this kind of wasteland or post-apocalyptic vibe. So let me know, as these are numbered, which of these 30, obviously adding up to a total of 8, you'd like to see in the Chapter 5 Season 3 battle pass. Drop a like if you're excited for it releasing, and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future leaks or uploads about it. Don't forget, I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 right now or the next time you log on for picking any of the Star Wars stuff up, or in time for Season 3's battle pass releasing. In terms of other videos though, click either of these two YouTubes recommended you on screen right now. It's a good suggestion whilst you wait for the very next upload I do publish on the channel.